So that's more or less the story of the early part of the race. Our Canadian rider got that great gap off the front, but she was reabsorbed by a couple of chasers out there. And they did manage to drop her. So we've got Decker, we've got our reigning national champion, Lauren Stevens, and we've got Caroline Mignon out there as well. So that's our current situation in our women's race now.
Yeah, and I got to say, I just got chills seeing these images come up live because the quality of coverage is just going to be so awesome today. I mean, this is really a treat, and of course I'd love to be out there, but as a bike racing fan, this is going to be awesome over the next handful of hours.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the women's race right now. It's reminding me a little bit of last year because LDC, right, Lauren DiCrescenzo, she made that early attack, got caught, but then kind of went again, and it was like, if I remember, it was about 125 miles to go when she made that solo move out there, right? So it makes you wonder if that's kind of the trend here in Emporia, that early move is the one to go with. So our women right now coming onto our screen, looking at our two riders, both wearing the same kit, but we know they're not necessarily maybe under the same sponsorship umbrella, wearing that Pas Normal kit, the Pas Cycling. Also, Lauren Stevens just kind of dangling off the back. I think that's just to maintain a good sight line. As you see the dust really, really flying up there in the riders' faces. The bikes and the kits are completely covered already, to the point where we've had some challenges picking out numbers and picking out riders earlier in the day. But Lauren Stevens riding a great race, and this isn't, I wouldn't even call this Lauren's forte, right? Like, she just came off a great ride at Road Nationals last week, right?
Yeah, and she'll be the first to admit this is not her forte. This is a distance that she's never done before. She has won the 100 multiple times, 4 or 5 times, something crazy like that. But this is her first time jumping into the 200. She is not part of the Lifetime Grand Prix this year. Part of that decision was because she wants to attend the UCI World Championships, which conflicts with Big Sugar. And in order to have an overall standing for the series, you have to participate in Big Sugar.
Cecily Decker, right? Sea Otter, she was so aggressive. Every time we talked about the coverage, Cecily was literally on the front, and it wasn't always this attacking pace. It was just pace-making on the front of the field, and unbelievably strong rider. And, it seems like she's doing a little bit of that again out here today.
Yeah, I think Cecily is another one of those riders. She comes from a downhill ski background, which in my experience, anyone coming from a ski background to cycling knows how to steer a bike. They know how to drive a bike. They are used to being on the snow and on 2 skis. So they come over with exceptional skills. And I would say in Cecily's situation, it's just she's still learning the game a little bit, still learning how to race, where to use her energy. To me, she's a lot like a Cam Jones, that they're just so strong. They don't even know how strong they are yet, and they've just got to know how to manage that energy and that strength that they have.